Now, there is one person from the locker room that we have not seen or heard from tonight. And I was discussing with my boss, Josh Damian, about this person, and I had a couple questions. So he has given me permission to talk to Mr. Jayson Bravo. So with that being said, Mr. Bravo, could you please join me in the ring for a couple questions?
Jayson Bravo, who tried to go undercover tonight, not as sneaky as maybe he thinks he could be. But it's interesting to see him in the audience as a civilian. Didn't even show up to call time tonight. A little worried about him, so hopefully Victoria can get to the bottom of this.
First question I have for you, Bravo, is last month at Incarceration, you had a absolutely hellacious 2 out of 3 falls match against Zach James. Clearly, we can see the repercussions of that with your shoulder. Might you tell us a little bit of how you're doing? Anything? Any sort of response? Okay. We'll try again. Well, let's ask another question. Do you have a match tonight? Are you prepared to have any sort of fight tonight? Are you medically cleared at all? Okay. Well, with that being said, Zach James, since he won that match, now has a match tonight with Nick Valentino for the UCW Zero Heavyweight Championship, a title that you're in the history books for being the longest reigning heavyweight champion. However, you lost that title about 2.5 years ago and haven't really been in that picture since. Is that your goal, to get back into the heavyweight title picture? Does Jayson Bravo still have that for himself?
There are just some things you don't say.
Is this working now? Huh? Probably the most painful thing that I'm enduring right now, besides my shoulder, is having to sit aside and watch everyone else do what I do best. The one thing that I'm more passionate about than anything in this world. The one thing that I was born and bred to do. And quite frankly, I don't know what's more humiliating, having to sit with these idiotic, disgusting, pathetic people, or being interviewed by a poor, pathetic excuse of a ring announcer.
I mean, not everyone can be Josh Damian.
Stick to the bush leagues, kiddo, and leave it to the real professionals. In the meantime, get out of my ring.
Victoria's just out there doing her job.
That's right. But if Bravo wants some ring time, I'll give it to him.
Obviously, I came in incarceration, fighting for the match of my life, and finally beating Zach James in a 2 out of 3 falls match. But instead, I came out of incarceration a wounded animal and a broken man. And because of that, I can't compete. My shoulder is broken in 3 places. And what did UCW management do about it? Absolutely nothing! You didn't suspend Zach James. You didn't fire Zach James. Hell, I had to buy my own sling. She made a very good point, though. I am the longest reigning heavyweight champion in history, yet you have not treated me like the longest champ in history. You people don't seem to understand that standing before all of you is the greatest champion of all time. Greater than Zach James, Nick Valentino, all of HR Nightmare, and even better than Derek Janetti himself. I am sick and tired of putting my body, my heart, and soul on the line in this ring for you people, for you idiots who don't have the decency to show the respect that I rightfully deserve! Be quiet, I'm talking right now. Please be quiet, I am trying to speak. You know what? Unlike every other superstar in the back, I am no longer wrestling for those smiles, for the appreciation, for the love that you people have for this business, because quite frankly, you don't have the gumption to sit in this arena and watch people like me wrestle. But rest assured, it's only a matter of time before I step back into this ring and do what I do best, and that's win matches and win championships. And quite frankly, Josh Damian, when I come back, you better make it up to me big time. And until then, every superstar in the back and all of you idiotic bastards can all kiss my ass!
Strong words.
Very strong words, even directed towards you.
Yeah, well, you know
President
what?
Josh Damian.
He has his opinion. It's his right. He has his right to his opinion. Very strong words from probably UCW Zero's biggest fall from grace.